Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a video of me doing an eyeshadow look. I'm also going to talk about if it's okay to use disabled people for inspiration and like stuff like that. 'Cause I want to start a series where I like just do my makeup and talk about stuff revolving around disability. And this one thing has been on my mind recently because I was talking to my mom about it. And yeah, so that's what's going on. I was having trouble deciding what like type of eyeshadow look I wanted to do. So I did a poll on Instagram asking whether I should do a green look or a blue look. And I think there's been like 1 or 2 people that have voted on green. So I'm gonna do a blue eyeshadow look. I've never done it before. Don't judge me if it turns out really bad. Yeah, so also I look really dumb right now because I started my makeup because I don't want to, like, I didn't have so much to talk about that I wanted to like film like my whole makeup. I'm gonna use the mini controversy palette and the conspiracy palette because they have blues in them. Probably mostly this one just because that has the most blues in it. But there is like a few shades in here that I'm thinking I'm probably gonna use, like Diet Cola, Ranch, and maybe what's the tea? It's like a little bit more of a green blue. You can't really tell on the camera. I am gonna do primer on my eyes. I did put like concealer on top of my eyes just because that's what I always do. Courageous Faces for my for Christmas, they got me this like Ulta box with a bunch of makeup in it, and it came with an eyeshadow primer. This is the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in nude. You totally can see the light. I had like cleaned this all up. I'm like, it's gonna look nice for the video, and then I leave trash on it. Good job, Maddie. I'm just taking a flat brush. Like, it's like a concealer brush from BH Cosmetics, number 6, and I'm just gonna hit some of that. This color is definitely too dark for my skin tone, but it's not that big a deal on the eyes just because eyeshadow's going over it anyways, so no biggie. So yeah, I wanted to talk about disabled people and them being inspirational and all that kind of stuff because I definitely know there's some mixed feelings on that in the disabled community. I'm gonna first set this really quick before it creases. I look like an idiot right now, but I don't even care. I'm using the Airspun powder, my least favorite thing. Oh my god. Why do I always cover my face with the freaking mirror? Sorry. I need to get better at like being able to like talk and do my makeup because I feel like I'm always either doing one or the other, or I get super off topic. Disabled people being inspirational. Here's my thought on it. As a disabled person, I hope like nobody gets like mad or offended or anything like that, but like this is my perspective. I have experience from it, and this is just how I feel about it. I'm okay with people thinking someone with a disability or medical condition, whatever it is, like if people are inspired by them. But there is like certain aspects where I'm like, okay, people are being a bit ridiculous here. Like, oh, just because I got out of bed this morning doesn't make me an inspiration. Like, just because I'm disabled and get out of bed every morning, that's not what makes me inspirational. So I like when people say stuff like that, I'm like, really? Like, am I that special because I woke up and I'm living life? But what I am okay with is like when people who are disabled, like, and they're using their situation to help others, or they're going after their dreams and they're actually accomplishing a bunch of stuff in life, like that's okay for people like that to be inspirational. I'm trying to think of examples. Like anybody else, when they're like achieving amazing things, like they're inspirational. To me, saying like, oh, I'm not your inspiration and stuff like that, like I don't completely understand that. And like for me, if my story helps somebody who's in like a similar situation or just even a bad situation, or they're not happy and they see me and they're like, well, this person goes through all this stuff but is still happy and loves who they are, like I don't see an issue with that. Like, why would you not want to help somebody with your story is what I don't understand. And like I've had conversations with some people who have disabilities also. They're like, oh, I hate when people say like I'm inspirational to them and all that stuff, but I just don't understand why it's such a bad thing. if that makes any sense. But yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on it. Like another situation that annoys me, like stuff that like should just be like common decency of being just a nice person. Pause the story real quick, but I'm gonna take Flat Earth on just this Sedona lace brush. It's EB13. It's just a blending brush, and I'm gonna put this all over the crease kind of as like a transition shade. Yeah, this is way lighter than I was expecting. I might actually put this like just all over my lid because I feel like it's a good base. But like you see all the news stories where like, oh, this person invited this kid who's disabled at their school to prom, and like how wonderful that is. And I'm like, why is that so wonderful? Like anyone should be invited to prom, you know? It shouldn't be that amazing and like all this stuff. Like, and I mean the videos of people asking them is cute. Like I do enjoy watching those videos. It's cute seeing their reactions, but it's also cute to see normal or average people getting asked to prom. But it shouldn't be like this huge news story because, oh, a disabled person got asked to prom. Whoa. You know, like people with disabilities can have relationships, get married, can be intimate with their partner. Like I just don't understand why people don't get that that's not that incredible. Okay, so I put that Flat Earth color all over my eyelid and a little bit up into the crease. Now I'm gonna go into the Conspiracy palette. Oh my god, I thought it stopped recording for a second. And I am gonna go into the What's the Tea color because it's a little bit darker and I need like a darker color in the crease before I go in with the really dark colors. So yeah, I'm taking What's the Tea from the Conspiracy palette and I'm just putting it in the crease all over. Yeah, this definitely is more of a greenish color, but I don't know if you can really see. I feel like this might turn out real bad. But yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on like being inspirational. Like, and honestly, I'm flattered when people say I'm inspirational because I'm like, am I that special? But I mean, like I have gone through a lot of stuff in my life, but it's just pretty normal for me. And I think honestly, if I couldn't handle all the stuff that I go through, like, then it wouldn't happen to me. I think things happen for a reason, and you guys can comment down below too your your thoughts on like being inspirational and stuff like that if you're disabled or like if you're not disabled. Like there's been times that people say stuff to me about being inspirational where I'm like, I get annoyed just because they don't go about it in the right way. Like a woman, I don't know if I've ever told this on my story or on my channel, I can't remember, but like a woman came up to me and was like, I was in a wheelchair for like 4 months because I broke my leg and it was the worst 4 months of my life. I hated my life. I just wanted it to end. And so whenever I see someone in a wheelchair, I just feel so bad for them, but I give major props to you or something like that. And I was like, dude, you're being dramatic. Being in a wheelchair is not that bad. Like, chill. Like those situations, I'm like, really? Like, that is not something you tell someone. Like, even if you meant it in a good way, it doesn't come across that way. So yeah. So now I'm using Cancelled from the Mini Controversy palette. Also, I might accidentally call this the Mini Conspiracy palette at some point because I do it all the time. I'm like so nervous right now. I've never done blue. We'll see. Also, I did add a little bit more of the Flat Earth color on the crease over the What's the Tea. And now I'm going in on this side with that same color. I don't know what else to like talk about. Like it's, I do understand in some aspects, like I guess some people want like it to be their decision if they want to be inspirational or not, and just because they have a disability doesn't make them inspirational. Like, it's what they do with their situation that makes them inspirational. And I guess, like, with anyone's situation, whether it's a disability or something traumatic happened in their life and they, like, overcame it, or just, like, didn't have a good childhood, something like that, like, yeah, then people are inspirational. The whole point I started this YouTube channel is to help other people in similar situations and also to educate people on disability. Also, I know my hair looks really stupid. I just pinned it to get it out of the way. Now I'm gonna go in with the Simulation, this darker blue. It's got more of a sheen, so I'm like, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm starting to like how this is turning out a bit better than I was. I still kind of feel like I want to use a different brush because I feel like there's like, I don't know if you can see that, like right here. That's kind of how I was picturing more of the color to turn out in my crease, but that's not what's happening. So I might have to switch brushes, but we'll do the same thing I did over there on this side just so it turns out even. I feel like I do just need to like really pack this on to get the effect I want, but like I'm so scared. Let's do which color or which brush? Yeah, I'll do this one. I like this color way more than I thought I would. Blue like eyeshadow is just like so scary, because if you do it right, it looks so good, but if you mess it up, what else was I gonna talk about? Like, I hope I get the message across right so it doesn't like make me sound bad or anything like that. If you want to use my story to inspire yourself, go right ahead. I don't see anything wrong with it. See, I shouldn't have even done my foundation. I didn't even set my foundation and I like can't. Maybe I should have. That's the issue. Maddie, you're failing. I'm gonna blend things out a little bit more in a minute, but I'm gonna go in probably with Diet, yeah, I'm gonna go in with my finger with Diet Cola and just stick that on in the middle. I love this color. So I'm gonna use my concealer and just like clean it up a little bit. Again, I'm gonna do the silver on top. I'm adding the darkest blue just a little bit. I just realized it wasn't recording. I don't know when it stopped. So I fixed around my eyes a bit. I didn't really talk much because I was so focused on this. I'm gonna put the rest of my face makeup on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got carried away and I actually did fill in my eyebrows. I haven't used the gel yet, but I'm gonna do my under eyes real quick. So I think I'm just gonna go in with the 3 colors from the mini controversy that I used. I'm not gonna go in to conspiracy for under the eye. Maybe a little bit with like ranch on the inner, but yeah. I'll just go in with this brush. Go in with Flat Earth and just smoke it out a bit. I think I'll use this brush. It's the vintage Step 1 for the money brush, and I'm gonna take Cancel. I'm gonna take Flat Earth again and put it over that. I'm taking the Moda Pro BMX 402 smudger brush, and I'm taking the simulation, and I'm keeping that as close to the lash line as I can, but I also do want to smudge it out a little bit. I'm also gonna put the darkest color like on the outer right there. And then I'm gonna put that color all in the crease. So now I'm gonna go back in to Conspiracy, get some of the silver on my lid, the Diet Cola shade. I'm also gonna take my highlighting brush that I use for like my nose and then like my brow bone. Actually, let me highlight my brow bone first. In case you're wondering, I'm using Flexitarian from ColourPop. I'm filming. I'm almost done. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put some of this on the inner corner too, just so it meshes a bit. I'm gonna go in with Ranch. Ooh. Also putting Ranch on the inner corner. Okay, to me, Ranch in the palette looks, I don't know, it doesn't look that metallic or like brightening or anything like that, but like once you put it on, you're like, oh damn. I'm gonna go back in with my ColourPop highlighter and go over it. Ooh, my phone or my camera's battery is almost dead. Why did I say it like that? I hated that. Brow mascara. Brow gel. I don't know why I just said brow mascara. What? I think actually that's what it might say. Oh, no. So, again, I keep my mascaras. Oh, I had it in upside down. In my bra to warm them up because it goes on better. So I'm using, I don't even know what this mascara is. I got it in BoxyCharm. It's Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil. Castor oil? Castor oil. And now I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I need to get a new one of these. Okay, so my camera died. So this is the completed look. I don't know how well you can see it and stuff, but yeah, I really liked how it turned out. Turned out better than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be a complete disaster, but again, I was looking at the viewfinder. Also, sorry, Silas is up from his nap. He keeps asking me for food, but it's dinner time, so he can't have a snack. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. My mom's calling for dinner, so I gotta go. Bye.